Why is Chaturanga so challenging? In yoga, we often weight bear through our hands, and we bear a lot of the weight of our body through our shoulder girdle. That's what makes Chaturanga so hard. A healthy Chaturanga, though, is the keystone for a healthy yoga practice. So today we're going to learn how to do it right. So you'll start by using one block in the center of your mat. Place your block on its medium height, and then come lay down with your pelvis on the block and your forehead on the floor. Walk your hands back so that your hands are underneath your elbows. Yes, in Chaturanga, your hands are back this far. And now here's the important thing. Lift through your back ribs and then lift your shoulders up quite strongly and draw them away from your ears. Now my elbows and shoulders are in line at 90 degrees. This is the proper position for your shoulders in Chaturanga. We run into trouble in Chaturanga when we allow the shoulders to dip down. When the shoulders dip down, this puts too much pressure on the front of the rotator cuff, which over time can cause pain and discomfort. So most important for our Chaturanga is to keep the shoulders lifted by using the strong muscles of your back. To play with finding full Chaturanga, extend your legs. Now we need to use our pelvis, our core, and our legs here. So root your tailbone down towards your heels and lift your lower belly up. Lift your shoulders, press into your hands, and now lift your head. Now here's the fun part. Without changing your shoulders or letting them drop or droop, press into your hands and hover your pelvis off the block. This is your Chaturanga. Lower your hips down, lower your knees, and come on up to sit. If you find full Chaturanga hard, then it's really nice to try a version on your knees. So setting the block aside now, come into plank on your knees and bring your shoulders over your wrists. Lift through your back body and then slide your shoulders onto your back. This is the shoulder stability that we need. Inhale, shift way forward on your mat, draw your elbows back. Now keep your shoulders lifted and your collarbones broad as you lower just halfway down. Remember, this is as far as Chaturanga goes. From here, lower your hips. The next move in the sun salutation is to lift your shoulders up, so simply draw your shoulders back from here. Then you'll be pressing back to downward facing dog. As you become stronger, full Chaturanga might be available to you. So that's what this would look like. Hands underneath your shoulders in plank. Lift through your back ribs and then slide your shoulders away from your ears, again, to find the same shoulder stability that we've been working on. Shift forward on your toes. Keep your chest broad as you lower. Again, just halfway down, no lower. Again, we don't want to let the shoulders drop down. Keep the shoulders onto your back. Move into your back bend. And then press back to downward facing dog. Cultivating the strength to do full Chaturanga may take a while, but it's well worth it. So keep practicing to keep your shoulders happy.